Yes, welcome to part 2 of our episode of how to construct a standard raised structure of your goats. Now, here you have to know where you are going to purchase your materials from, and you must look for the cost-effective supplier and the quality materials that you are going to use to see that you construct a standard structure with quality materials. Please look for our part 1 to know the list of materials that you require to start the construction. This is the chain link that we are going to use. That is the timber that will be used, the 6x2, 12x1 and 4x2, 3x2, and after that you have also to go to the hardware to purchase the wire nails, the iron sheets and other stuffs. After purchasing your materials, then you have to provide with a transport facility that is going to transport your materials from the stores to the site. You have to make sure that you don't damage any of those materials since they are counted. You have counted your materials very well. The loading, you have to be careful with the loading and offloading, whereby you have to see that what you have loaded is what you are offloading. You have to be careful with those people that load your materials and offload the materials, because they might take away some of your materials when you have not known it. So be careful of that. Please, if you are new here, tap that subscribe button and the notification bell such that every time we upload our videos, you are the first person to watch them and join the family. After ensuring that all your materials are on site and you are set to go, then you have to measure very well the space where your structure will occupy and start making holes for the poles that you are going to put there. It is a good practice always to make the width of your structure smaller, and then you can prolong it whatever size you want. Technically, that will help to contain your structure very firmly on the ground, and animals will always be confined in the middle of the structure. So that is some of the poles that we have tried to put in the holes. It is very beneficial and to know that the spacing of the poles will always be determined on the length of our planks that we are going to use on the floor. So it is not standard. It depends on the standards of the planks, that is the 6x2. Some of them make 12 feet, others make 10. So you have to make sure that you follow them to see that you join them on the exact closing of each pole. Many areas in Uganda here, they are affected with termites, so you have to provide with a solution to them, and that's why you also have to provide a solution of wet soil. That's why we recommend people to use those DPC materials to wrap their poles with those after applying the prevention of termites. You can put wood preservative with other constraints that will make sure that the termites don't attack your structure. Yes, after making sure that your poles are standing very well in a straight line with great alignments with other poles, now what you have to do next is to put the cross poles. After putting those cross poles, then you are ready to put the 6x2 planks and making sure that you leave the spacing of the droppings and the urine. One of the importance of raised structure, you want to keep your structure dry all the time, so it cannot be a breeding place for those parasites that are going to cause diseases to our goats, and our goats will always be in a dry place. Then now you have to apply the chain link on the sides. Remember, we are looking at something that will be very well aerated. We don't want to see our goats coughing all the time and sneezing. That's why we do that. So that is the final product of our structure. Very standard and very cheap, and also very easy to make if at all you know all the measurements that you need. You see, that's how our structure, our final product is looking. The reason why we put that iron sheets on the side to cover our feeding troughs of our goats. Now let me take you through the entire project, how it was made. Now that is the spraying chamber of our goats. We are going to put a door on it. As you can see, it is very easy to spray our goats from this side. This is my structure, well aligned, well elevated, and someone can clean down there. So let us enter inside. As I told you at the beginning, that when you are aligning the planks or the 6x2 timber, you have to leave the space of the urine and the droppings of your animals to make sure that your structure is dry all the time, and it cannot be the reason why your goats are sick. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for following us all the time. Please, if you need our services, check our number in the description section and you contact us. We also make the design, the plans, and the construction of such services, of such structures to every place in Uganda. So feel free to call us. We shall do whatever you want us to do, and we shall give you the needful, and we shall make sure that your farm is on a modern stage and everyone can admire it. Thank you very much. Bye.